Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, gentlemen and ladies, that is Tevin Campbell. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to go ahead and talk to you and let you know, because he's confused. Yes, he is. Anyway, we need to go ahead and let all of you know what we're working on today. Like I told you, this is sleepless days and sleepless nights, trying to help y'alls. And I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating. I went to sleep with this on my mind. I wake up with this on my mind. Go ahead and watch the videos. You see, this is all I'm talking about. It's all I'm doing. Every single day, go ahead and look at the videos, look at the time of the videos. You can't see the time on a computer. Right now it's 10 o'clock. I've been sitting in front of this computer after taking care of the things I needed to take care of in his house since 8:30 this morning. So about 2 straight hours. I will be here until we have our company meeting later this afternoon. I will not be leaving this spot. This is where I'm going to be. Won't be going any place or anything else. When I say this is all I do, this is all I do. And I do it for you. All right. Again, not trying to make anybody feel sorry for me. Don't want you to feel sorry for me. I don't want your pity. I don't want your empathy or sympathy. I just want you to understand when I say my time is valuable to me, and I need you just only to respect that time. Don't write me emails telling me about how you respect my time. I don't care to hear that. I'm not asking for you to try to prove to me that you're doing it. I'm asking you to demonstrate it. Okay? If you have a question, I don't mind answering questions, but if I've already covered it, don't sit up here and ask me a question. If you've seen a video, don't contact me to ask for clarification on something. Go ahead and do your own research. I'm not going to be that tool for you. Do your own research so that you will understand. Not do my research by asking me questions. I'm not Google. Google, 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 Google. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this. Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure 3 states a complaint is a written statement of essential facts. Pay attention. Constituting an offense charge. It must be made under oath before a magistrate or, if none is reasonably available, before a state or local judicial official. Under Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, a complaint is the charging document. I didn't write this, ladies and gentlemen. This is State versus Carlton. Hey, where's First Prince? Okay? No, hold on. Not just that one. Do you understand? Notice this one. Circumstances, any wrong of which the defendant may be heard to complain. We answer the question in the negative. A criminal complaint is defined by statute to be a written statement of essential facts constituting an offense charge. The complaint must charge a crime under the law, must describe the conduct alleged to constitute the offense, and must contain sufficient facts to persuade a neutral and detached magistrate that the charge, crime, blah, 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 is alleged to have been committed. Now, that last part is not the case. It is not convincing the magistrate, it's convincing the jury. Okay? As long as it charges a crime and it is signed by a affidavit before a magistrate, guess what? That's all the law requires. Why? Because if the individual lies or misrepresent facts, guess what they fall under? Come on now, catch me, perjury. Just that simple. Okay, now they say under the federal system, under the state system as well. A complaint is a written statement of essential facts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I want you guys to understand. Oh, this is Houdini. One love, you can trust me. Never have I been so lucky. One love, you're lucky just to have just one love. One love, you're lucky just to have just one. You know, speaking of this song is called One Love. And these are my peoples, my boys. I grew up with these. We didn't actually grow up, but I grew up listening to Houdini, and I'm a huge fan, including when they brought over Dr. Ice from Houdini, not Houdini, anyway, he's with Houdini now, but from UTFO, yeah, I'm was very proud to see that happening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what I'm doing now. The last thing I have to do is go ahead and explain succinctly what the banks did. Now, we're doing it, but I have to go back and correct some language to make sure. In the United States of America, see, that's why I said I have to go back and make some spell checks. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me right now as I do some of it while I'm talking to y'all. The right to ownership of property is they ain't supposed to say that. It is a secured one. Everyone in the United States of America has the right to obtain and own property, and to be secure in their person's property effects, and such is secured these persons under the Bill of Rights of the United States Constitution. Now hold on. Is this not a fact that you are currently in the midst, or excuse me, not you, it's supposed to be we. Well, let's do that, not we. We're going to put, and who was fake, so we could learn from our mistakes. It was already written, done and said, so we could stay 2 steps ahead. The L, the O, it's the love we give. It's the V. Sorry, apologies. It's one love, y'all. Okay, and it's supposed to be it, not a fact, that America is currently, not is currently in the midst of an economic national emergency banking holiday. This is going to the attorney generals first. It's also going to the courts, because you're going to use this in your foreclosure proceedings. Did the president not declare, pay attention, it put president lowercase c, they got Microsoft and the other companies to program their systems to where they put proper nouns and pronouns in lowercase, knowing that they ain't supposed to be doing that. This is my girl, her name is Angie, and she's talking about some mad issues, y'all, because I'm mad, got some mad issues. All right, ladies and gentlemen, did the president not declare an economic national emergency in 1933, otherwise known as the Trading with the Enemy Act, March 9th Act of 1933? Just that simple. To aid in your investigation, I am incorporating excerpts of that proclamation. Okay? Just because y'all got to do an investigation to see if what I'm saying is true. Now I want you guys to pay attention. I'm doing this video because I need you to see what angle we're going at. Excerpts from the proclamation and the location where the intentions, and we're gonna bold this right here. We're gonna bold that whole statement right there. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to pay him attention, because you got mad issues. Okay, you may not understand this statement that I just put right here. And I got to bold this because it was bold and it took it off bold, and I didn't ask it to do that. Okay. Where the intentions of Congress in support of the president's actions document the ongoing nature of the declared emergency. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm putting that is because you have 2 branches of government supporting each other. That gives them a 2/3 majority of government. It has always been that way, the majority. This is a quote-unquote so-called democracy. It's a republic democracy. There's no such thing as a republic democracy. A republic democracy means that it's the majority of government, not the majority of the people. Pay attention to what they're saying when they say stupid stuff like that. I apologize. Of which neither the act, and we're going to capitalize the act because we're highlighting these words. That's why we're capitalizing. We want to bring emphasis on the words. Nor the proclamation, okay, have been repealed. Neither one of these two acts, the Trading with the Enemy Act Amendment of 1933, nor the March 9, 1933 Act have been repealed. I'm sorry, I said the same thing. Sorry, Trading with the Enemy Act Amendment or March 9, 1933, the same thing, or the Presidential Proclamation 2039 have been repealed. We'll put the actual proclamation number in there. Now, here it is, the excerpts from the National Banking Holiday. Says, now therefore I, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, President Roosevelt, President of the United States of America, in view of such national emergency by virtue of the authority vested in me by said act, the Trading with the Enemy Act, do hereby proclaim, order, direct, and declare that there shall be maintained and observed by all banking institutions, that includes you, because you're going to find out in a minute, you're a banking institution, and all branches thereof located in the United States of America, including territories and insular possessions, a bank holiday. We going to highlight bank holiday. Even though we quoting, we going to highlight that. We ain't even going to say emphasis added. We going to highlight the fact that the president said bank holiday, and we did not mention nothing about no stupid holiday, no stupid president. And that during said period, all banking transactions shall be suspended. So let's do this. We are still in that period, y'all. It has not been rescinded. Okay? During such holiday, we're going to do this. Let's do this. Want to make sure we still talking about the holiday. Y'all know how it is. It's a Labor Day weekend. No such banking institutions or branch shall permit the withdrawal or transfer in any manner or by any device whatsoever of any currency, nor shall any such banking institution or branch pay out deposits, make loans or discount, transfer credit. Isn't that what y'all doing with y'all tax credits? Shh. Or transact any other banking business whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not even going to talk about statutory interpretation here. Statutory interpretation says once this statement is made, if there's a statement afterwards that contradicts the aforementioned statement, then the other statement gets to be ignored. It's null and void. Notice what the other statement says. I'm really happy, baby. Sha-la-la-la-la, baby. Al Green, y'all. Sha-la-la. During such holiday, the Secretary of the Treasury, with the approval of the President, they've already received the approval, and under such regulations as he may prescribe, the Treasury prescribes a ton of regulations, is authorized and empowered to permit any and all such banking institutions to perform any and all of the usual banking functions. Pay attention. Didn't say permit them to perform banking business, but banking functions. Okay? It's not the reality, it is an illusion. Understood? That's what they are permitted to do. The illusionary performances. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give you some further understanding of what's going on here. To direct and require and permit the issuance of Clearinghouse certificates. Clearinghouse certificates. Anybody ever issue a clearinghouse certificate anyway? Or other evidences of claims against assets of banking institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay attention that you are able to issue clearinghouse certificates or other evidences of claims against the assets of banking institutions. You can issue a clearinghouse certificate, pay attention, to take care of protecting the assets of banking institutions. We got to find out what a banking institution is in a minute. Or to authorize and direct the creation of such banking institutions, of special trust accounts, of special trust accounts, of special trust accounts for the receipts of new deposits. Really, I can put my house in a trust, which shall be subject to withdrawal on demand without any restrictions or limitations, and shall keep separate cash or on deposit in Federal Reserve banks or invested in obligations of the United States. Now hold on. As used in this order, the term banking institution, the term, it's a term all night long, y'all. There's people, Bryson, to love you when you say it softly. Reach out and touch me. This is Feel the Fire. And people did a very good job with this song, ladies and gentlemen. No, don't get me wrong. Teddy Pendergrass and Stephanie Mills. I don't think anybody could top that, because those two people, their harmony and their coming together, that was powerful. Let's continue, shall we? Without me getting distracted by Peebo. Look, as used in this order, the term banking institution shall include all persons engaged in transacting any other form of banking business. I got to get rid of the question mark because we were asking a question when we originally had that. Presidential Proclamation 2039 declaring a banking holiday, March 9, 1933. Okay? Then it says these are public papers, people. This is not me that says that. This is how it is listed. Public papers and addresses of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, declared law by the General Assembly of Congress, March 9, 1933, and the act associated with the same name. Okay, let me tell you what we're doing, because I don't think you guys understand. So let me go ahead. Touch me, my love is in your hand. I am an idiot. Yes, I is. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It would appear, by definition, I qualify as a banking institution, and as such, I am to have the very same access to lawful money as financial institutions under the Positive Law Title 12 as evidenced by Section 411. Is this not correct? Then, why have I never been permitted or allowed to have access to lawful money as the financial institutions are, as we're going to get? Just let my record show I gave you all the love. I know. Anyway, other financial institutions are permitted to have access? Let's do the question mark there. Oh. I'm sorry. Y'all know Feel the Fire. Alright. Now, I'm not going to blow y'all away. I'm going to let Peebo in the background. All you gotta do. Don't. None of y'all try to play with my emotions. Come on, Peebo. All of my love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna stop with Peebo. Hey, music connoisseur, and if you don't know about Peebo Bryson, you better go back and take a listen. All right, it appears that I am being denied access to due process. Yes, I am being denied access to due process. Why? Because the law says if you go, the statute, not the law, the statute, Title 12 is positive law. They call it positive law because it's evidence of law. So, Title 12, ladies and gentlemen, Section 411 says that you are to take your Federal Reserve notes and go to the Treasury and trade it in for lawful money. Have you been able to do that? When many of you in the past have tried to do that, have they blocked you? Do you not know that as a banking institution? Go back and look at Title 12. As a banking institution, you are to be permitted to go to the Treasury and exchange or redeem your Federal Reserve notes for lawful money. I didn't say this. The law says this. So, the statute. Lordy, it appears that I am being denied access to this due process right that has been approved by the administrative branch of government. We're gonna capitalize all of this right here, y'all. Because again, that's the system wanting to lowercase it. So we go here to these two A's, and we go uppercase each word or capitalize each word, and there you go. And we're gonna lowercase this. We don't need the of to be capitalized. All right. And acknowledged by the legislative branch of government. Again, here is another capitalization that should be. Legislative branch, that is a pronoun. Describing a, y'all know what a pronoun is. Leave me alone. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they play football. Yeah, they do. They play football. Now go on about your business. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have done right here is we've actually put the congressional notes that actually talk about what Congress's intent was, so that there ain't nobody that can come and say that's not the way it was supposed to be. You misunderstood. Really? I misunderstood. You must be out of your mouth if you think I misunderstood. I done read the law. Or the statute. It appears that both the government of the United States, and again, this is where we do this thing right here. We're going to capitalize the government of the United States and the financial institutions. Again, we got to do the same thing because financial institutions is our highlight. We're going to uppercase that. When engaged in banking business, and we're going to highlight banking business because that's what the statute says. I didn't say banking business, they say banking business. What's banking business, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it says right here, banking institution and or any other form of banking business. I did say, oh yeah, I've already done that on the other page, but I copied and pasted from this. So banking business. So have denied me access to the remedies afforded banking institutions as defined in law. Presidential Proclamation 2039. And this agency, the agency you're sending this to, which would be the financial institutions. And you know what? I skipped a paragraph. I apologize. We're going to get to that in a second. Are construed as one and the same. So it appears that the government of the United States and the financial institution, when engaged in banking institutions, banking business, are construed as one and the same. And this is supposed to be A. Got a little bit of weekend. Apparently he can't feel his face. Can somebody go slap him? See if he can feel something? Okay. And the same are denying me my right to interest in the collateral of the United States, i.e. lawful money. I have an interest in that because I'm a banking institution. I didn't say it. The President of the United States says that I am a banking institution. And it says institutions. I'm going to uppercase that. On this page, not on the other page. The other page is already complete. Alright, so as a banking institution as defined in law by Presidential Proclamation 2039, and this agency has been put in place to redress such violations. However, it is not just myself as a member of the public, and it's supposed to be who is being denied this access, but millions of others are facing the exact same circumstances without recourse, as the judiciary, as a result of their investment and involvement in financial institutions and commercial business activity, have been slow and are impotent in their duty to correct these wrongs. Okay, I'm not even going to mention the CRIS system. We already mentioned it earlier in the document. The banking institutions are authorized by government via statutory scheme, thus making their acts in violation of rights of the public, of which I am a member, acts done under color and or authority of law. We're going to highlight the acts done under color and authority of law, the Civil Rights Act of 1866. Now, how do you say, because they're claiming that the Civil Rights Act of 1866 applies to only government? Well, ladies and gentlemen, when the banks claim that they're operating under the statute, that they're following the statute, and when the president has given authority to the treasurer, as we saw earlier in the presidential proclamation, to make such rules and regulations that they must follow, they're acting under color and or authority of law within the actual wording of the statute. The Civil Rights Act of 1866 makes it a crime to deprive. Sorry, I was having some problems when I did this. I was having some problems with my system when I did this, so yes, I'm not surprised it said that. Any person who, whether they are a citizen or not, of a right secured them by the Bill of Rights of the United States Constitution, does it not? If it does not, please explain yourself with facts and conclusions of actual law and not presumptive law. We have provided the court's opinions in our, on our position, so that no one can claim that our claim is either frivolous, meritless, gobbledygook, nonsensical, and or any other negative objective, so as to dismiss our concerns outright without due process of law. There is a procedure that must be followed when a party makes a claim and or criminal complaint. That's all we're asking. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this section right here, and what I need to do is I need to add the case law to that section that I just talked about. So what I do now is I take this and I put this right here. Now we're gonna paste, and so now that it's here and we just did the proofreading, yay, we did the proofreading, proofreading. Oh, that sounds nasty. Proofreading. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the point that I apologize that we're having some overlay issues, and you know what, oh snap, I forgot about something. Because I'm connected to the internet, I'm finding out that, because that hasn't been happening without me being connected to the internet. So again, I do solemnly understand that it definitely is an issue with being connected to the internet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily unconnect from the internet. Come on now. Where are you at? See, look at it. Won't even let me unconnect. And you know what? I'll take care of it that way. We're going to go to airplane mode. Forget that stupid system. I ain't got time for it, y'all. And look at that. It shut. Did you see what it did? Once I took it off the internet, it completely shut down my, my PDF exchange. So as you can see, like I said, I understand what's going on, and it's been happening for the last couple of weeks. That's why I got malware bites right here. I just have to do a system restart because it did find some registry entries that I was unfamiliar with. I didn't authorize them registry entries. So yes, I know I ain't got nothing to hide. That's why I don't try to hide nothing from them. So I don't have no firewall or anything like that. You want to tap into my system, go ahead and tap into my system. Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what's being said in this document, to make it real clear to many of you, since the Presidential Proclamation 2049 or 2039 says that you are a banking institution, that means that, pay attention, if you are a banking institution, that means you are to have all the rights that the other banking institutions have. Since they have a right to exchange their so-called Federal Reserve notes for lawful money under Title 12, then you have that very same right. If they deny you that right, then they're denying you a right acting under color and or authority of law. And because they're denying you a right acting under color and or authority of law, they are violating the law. Okay? Really is that simple. I'm just going to have to, I'll take care of this later. Hey, Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. Ladies and gentlemen, I purposely understood that we were banking institutions. You've been hearing me talk about that for some time now. I've always understood it. I did not, until I woke up this morning with this on my mind, realize that we should be addressing that concern in our complaints against the banks. You see, this is why we cannot pay our debts, is because we have no access to lawful money. Okay? That's what the idea about the assets and everything, being able to take care of your debts. Where did I put that? I put that somewhere in this document. It's not here. It's in this part, but now I gotta find it. Let's go here. No, I don't want to go there. I hit the wrong button. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I hit the wrong button. Get out of here. We're gonna go here. Yeah, this is the 1st of September, y'all, so it saved it. Okay, let's go down to... I know I added something here because, like I said, they are going to want to publicize your information. They're also going to want to do an investigation on you. And what you're letting them know is, no, you don't get to do that. That's part of this statement, is letting them know that, no, you don't get to send my information to no media and telephone number to nobody. You ain't got my permission. And then this right here puts in, it is true that the loan and the associated debt is an obligation of the United States as defined in statute. The ownership of all property is in the state, and an individual's so-called ownership is by virtue of government, amounting to mere user. Then how does the bank get the right to foreclose on your property? It's not your property. It belongs to the United States. So they are suing the United States, for which the United States is immune. You don't believe me? Go ahead and look at the notes of Congress. Look, hold on, y'all don't understand. No, the reason why I can say y'all don't understand, because I know y'all don't understand, because it ain't been brought out like this before by nobody. Pay attention. If the ownership of all property is in the state, and that individual so-called ownership is only by virtue of government amounting to mere user, then how can they foreclose on your property? They're not government. Only the true owner of the property can foreclose on the property. Shh! Don't tell nobody. So go back and pull up these notes. Here is the information. Your computers are able to see the screen. That's why I made it so big. Okay? Hold on. That's why I made it so big, so y'all could see. So y'all can copy it down. You don't really need the whole name. What you need, we'll do that right there. Let's see. I think that's big enough to, nope, that's not big enough to get everything in the screen. So I'm doing this so that you guys can know. Somebody's trying to foreclose on your property. Go and pull up these notes. Go and pull up 90 stat 1255. Go and pull up 50 USC 1601. But you want the Senate report, because that's where they mention it. They didn't put it in the statute. They mention it as their intentions when doing the act. These are the notes from the Senate hearings. Ladies and gentlemen, I did a video 2000, I think it was 2016, showing you guys this very same information. Sorry, they took those videos down. Yeah, that was Google. They definitely took that entire site down. Did not want them videos up. That was Google. So we had a copy of this law. That was also part of the files that the 40 gigabytes that they deleted. Someone sent me a copy of this report. Archive.org has a copy of this report from the Senate where you can do a word search on the ownership of all property. Okay, if the state owns the property, how can they foreclose on your home? The law makes it clear that only the owner can foreclose on a property. Hold on. Let's see. Oh no, let's see, I apologize. I didn't already have these things open. So now I gotta find the one that I was just at. So we're gonna go here. Watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Don't Leave Me This Way by Teddy Pendergrass. Thelma Houston. You know, I did not know Thelma Houston was Whitney Houston's mother. I didn't find that out until a couple of years ago. And I was so pissed off I didn't know that. The owner of a, excuse me, yeah, I'm just going to stop there. I'm not going to say proceeding, and I'll have it take care of initiate. Something went wrong. Well, you better go find out what went wrong. I don't know what you're doing sitting up here messing. Oh, I'm on airplane mode. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. This, baby, please don't leave me this way. Oh, baby. My heart is full of love and desire for you. So come on and do what you got to do. I'm not out of, oh, there it is. I'm connected. Okay. It's out of control. Now come on, girl, and satisfy this need in me. Because only your good loving can set me free. Free, 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 free. Sorry, I've always liked that free, free that he does. All right, let's go. Under Georgia law, only the holder of the deed may initiate foreclosure proceedings. I didn't ask for the holder, I asked for the owner. Well, the holder is the owner. No, it isn't. As a result, they contend that only the owner of the note can initiate foreclosure proceedings. They rely on analysts, and regarding the attachment and enforcement of security interests, which states that applies only to sales of promissory notes. We don't care about that. Only the record holder. So we're not looking for the record holder. See, I am looking for exactly what that case stated. Suggested that the original holder of the note, no legal title to mortgage, entity seeking to foreclose the mortgage must resort to foreclosure by action. They must go through a lawsuit. So if there's a defect in the recording of the legal title of the mortgage, the entity seeking the foreclosure of the mortgage must resort to that. Ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned to you again, only the owner of the property can initiate foreclosure proceedings. Now, wait, hold on. Need you to understand this. The banks, even if they have a security so-called interest, even if they claim they have a security interest, they're not the owners of the property. They're claiming that you entered into an agreement with them. Which is why we're saying, okay, let's say we entered into an agreement. All right, no problem. We need to see a copy of that information. Hold on, I'll show you that now. Give me a second. Important to me. Oh, baby. presumption part. Okay, this is the part that we've added this morning. Please take notice of the following. The information I report on this form may be used to help with the investigation of the alleged violations of state and federal laws. We had this information here. We've moved it up here. Now, that's one section we have amended. Got one more. Oh! No, we don't want that either. There's another section we've added. I just need to get there to show it to y'all. No, not the value. But I do, this is the section I was just highlighting to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, the primary issue being raised in this instance, as no one is stating that there isn't a security agreement. What is being challenged is the validity of that agreement and the proposition that such an agreement rests on the security of collateral utilized to secure the loan in the first instance. In order for the loan to have been issued, the collateral would have to have been in the possession of the borrower prior to the application of the loan. For how could the loan have taken into consideration, or the loan be taken into consideration, unless the borrower possessed the rights to the collateral prior to the consideration and approval? In other words, even if you put the collateral up after you got the loan, which is the case, it's not a secured loan. But a process and or a practice has been allowed to continue to exist in this country, whereby banks often, where are we at? Banks often loan to unsuspecting borrowers, telling them that they can get a loan, not needing to post any collateral during the approval process, notifying them that they have been approved, give them a dollar amount, have them go and look for a property which they do not own nor have any interest in, and then have them pledge this property that they do not own and or have any interest as collateral, then communicate to the owner of the property, notifying them of their intent to purchase the property, but at no time notifying the owner explicitly that they intend to also, okay, gotta get rid of the deal with the property as collateral or co-signing for the issuance of the loan. Of a loan, sorry. I don't know where the call came from. The issue here is that the loan is unsecured, as the collateral was not in the possession, nor was the right to the collateral authorized the borrower prior to the approval of the loan funding and paying of the seller and the property, and the closing process, which invalidates any attempt to utilize the Foreclosure Act to foreclose on the property without due process of law, i.e. a trial by jury, should the borrower elect to contest. Is this not correct? Ladies and gentlemen, basically what that's saying, in a nutshell, is the property was never yours to use as collateral in acquiring the loan. Yes, you could use it as collateral after you got the loan, but even if you used it after you got the loan, it doesn't make the initial loan a secured loan. And by using it as collateral after you got the loan, and there not being a new loan issued, then they cannot say that the original loan is a secured loan. The federal and state foreclosure acts only allows foreclosures on secured loans, not unsecured loans. We're only giving you the different quote-unquote arguments to bring before these idiots. Give me 1 second. Like I said, I'm trying to find that other section. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to find it, but it actually speaks with regards to all of your property. Okay? So it speaks with regards to your assets, your property, and all of that, and I hyphenated it, or not hyphenated it, forward slashed it, so that it talks about all of your property. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I am so glad we had this time together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all get back to y'all day. I just wanted to let y'all know what I was working on. Now, what I'm going to do, I said I was going to do it yesterday, but then I told myself don't do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a copy of this. Well, you know, they do stupid things. So just in case they want to do something stupid to stop this from getting out there, I'm going to post this online. So you'll be able to find it under the folder specific to mortgages. The folder is already there, just not much is in there but one document. So I'm going to put this up, and it's going to be the original template is what I'm going to title it, okay? As a matter of fact, let's do that now. We're going to save one, and then we're going to save as to have, and then I'll put it up now while I'm putting the video up, okay? So let's put we're going to put mortgage fraud claim, and we're going to put I put demo copy, okay? And what I'm going to do, put demo copy at the end, and we're going to put A, okay? This is just for you guys, those of you who want to see in advance what we're doing, what we're adding. This is for you to take a look. We're not finished. Got a lot of editing to do. A whole lot of editing to do. That's why I'm hoping to get it done by Thursday to Saturday. I'm going to do the best I can, but I got to make it to where it's right and not just done. You follow me? All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we'll put it in the same folder. All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Me and Ben and Michael, you know, Ben about the rat. Me and Ben and Michael, that's what we're about to go. We're going to talk about that. Ben, the two of us need look no more. All right. I got to go, and I got to make sure this saves correctly. So I'll be right back. Putting it up online. Got to go. Adios, y'all.